minute to find me. We're going to close out this reading. Why does it happen every time? I swear, y'all, I'm going to have to stop the comments on these lives. I feel like they're related somehow, but I love your comments. I don't want to do that. It's not cool. I'm going to give y'all a minute to find me. I know, I just popped a new one to see if they'll find me so I can finish this ritual. I hate YouTube.
Do I have to exit out of this?
I'm on this new one, but no one's found it yet. I should have had you post in there that there's a new one.
I still can.
Hello, hello. If y'all are here, come find me. No, we got kicked off again. We ought to be really used to that by now, right? I'll give y'all a minute to find me. See how this goes. You do me the biggest favor on the planet.
Yeah.
Just hand me that blue cup. So effing like I can't even talk anymore.
I can't find you.
Hi. You can't find me? Somebody did. I also just shared it out on my YouTube channel. The new live. Hi guys. Sorry, you know, that's what happens here. I think this is empty. What a bummer.
I'm making one.
Totally empty. That'd be rad. Appreciate you. Fantastic. Thank you. Hi guys. It's what happens here. I don't know. What do y'all think it is? There's got to be a freaking reason. What? Mimu? That's actually really cute. Do you want to know what I want to be called if I ever have grandchildren? Some of y'all may know this. I'm going to make them call me G-Thang. Because if this doesn't make you think of a gangster, I don't know what does. Hey. I love that. That's cute. Thanks for finding me again, y'all. All right. Anyway, I want you to take risks. I don't want you to be a pussy, okay? This is the time for it. If fear's the thing holding you back, knock it off. We're done with that. It's got to go. We don't do that, right? Fear is not a reason to be stopped. Fear is an illusion. It's not real. It doesn't exist, okay? I don't want you to worry about judgment of others. I don't want you to worry about expectation of others. I want you to be freaky and let your freak flag fly like Aquarius wants you to do. This is the age of Aquarius. YouTube loves kicking me off more than anything on the planet, I know. I think it may be impossible for you to become a grandparent now, but who am I to say? I'm not, you know, I'm telling you to break down illusions and walls and boundaries and barriers. So maybe. Thank you, by the way. Much appreciated. I'm going to give you one more message here to close this out from Spirit. Then we're going to just talk about a ritual. Actually, I've changed my mind. We're going to do this first. So I'm using the word ritual in a very loose way. Okay, this isn't like the traditional kind of ritual we would do during a full moon or a new moon. But it is something I want you to do to sort of bring in and harness this energy of this eclipse and use it to your advantage, okay? Hi, Maddie. I want you to think of all the words that describe you. You can even ask friends, loved ones, whatever. Just get an idea, right? I mean, I prefer you to kind of get this on your own energy, but it's okay to ask other people because we're going to file that in the who gives a fuck. That's not going to stop me category. All right? Think of all the words that describe you. And then I want you to think of all the words that you want to describe you. The new you. The brand new you, the 2.0, all right? Write out and release all the ones, all the words and energies that no longer suit you. Beliefs, you know, things about your identity, right? Self-limiting beliefs, what people said, who people said you are or you're supposed to be. No. The freedom that comes in releasing all that, y'all, is worth it. Make your life yours. All right? So that's your ritual. I want y'all to do that for me. That's true. Yeah. Is she still even like alive? Does she still do that? Is that a thing? I don't know. Maybe get a puppy. I'll tell you, I've had a puppy and I've had 3 babies, and having a puppy is a lot more work. A lot more. It's That's why I adopted like adult beagles from a lab to, you know, rescue them. But although that was a lot of work too. Not as much as a puppy. I'm calling in the ancient Egyptians. Hope that's cool with everybody. We're going to have a little ancestor gathering to get you your final message here of advice. The originals. What is your message for the collective? What do they need to hear on this full moon lunar eclipse? Love my beads. I miss my beads. Hi. Welcome. For the collective, what is your message, please? Well, you know, like they were used in biomedical lab research their whole life, so they were definitely like kind of special needs dogs, there's no doubt about it. But they were, I mean, search is honestly pretty easy. Dublin was a lot, but he was worth it. Who says it's backwards? Who makes the rules, girl? Oof. It's Isis. It's Isis. Which was part of my night last night. So awesome to see the Isis showing up for us again. And the word on the card is salvation. So I'm going to read you the little like kind of book energy behind this card. Anytime you get one of these, there's very few of these in this deck. It's kind of like major arcana versus minor in tarot, right? There's only a few like god or goddess cards out of this whole deck, and y'all got one of the most powerful, if not the most powerful in here. So rock on. Good for y'all. You deserve it. You do. All right, let's see. Day 4. There we are. The birth of Isis. And of course it's a 4. If you know, you know. Is your back against the wall, or have you painted yourself into a corner? This card is all about getting out of a sticky situation. Sometimes help can come in ways you least expect it, appearing like a miracle from the celestial heavens. This may be, oh, I'd love that. Outside influence coming to save the day, but it will more likely be a solution you discover on your own through sudden inspiration. Love that. Bless you. Thanks. When appearing in the future position, this card is a reminder to not worry about your present circumstances because they're going to change for the better. On the card, Isis is shown with the headdress of Hathor, spreading her wings to protect the deceased pharaoh as he rules in the afterlife. Here's another visual of that. That's so cute. Crystal said, bless you. Okay. By the late Roman period, Isis, the goddess of healing and magic, became conflated with many other goddesses. Thanks. Rescue me through your command, the one who makes terror in enemies. She was responsible for protection over the nation of Egypt, not just against their physical enemies, but also for the continued salvation of the nation's spirit. As she did this by warding off chaos and preserving order, and stability. Warding off chaos and preserving order and stability. Her temple on Philae Island says Isis was more effective in staving off the enemy than millions of soldiers were. It's actually a very good observation, and you're kind of correct. The best minerals to connect with Isis are red jasper and green jasper. As the most powerful goddess in the Egyptian pantheon, she may be invoked for virtually anything, but especially for divine protection against spiritual or physical threats. I think that's hella valid right now. If anything, right? Our spirit is sort of being threatened right now because of the disorder and chaos of the world around us. and the things that we're hearing and finding out that are very shocking to the nervous system, you know. But remember that numbing you out is the goal. It's what they want. Don't let them have it. No news. 90% of what you're hearing, reading, and seeing is either misinformation, full-on lies on purpose, or fucking AI anyway. Okay? So don't let it taint your energy right now. All right, I'll admit I was real guilty for a couple of days. I went down like this real dark doom scroll spiral, like, and then y'all know I don't do that. I never do that. And I allowed myself to do it for a minute, and it was a terrible idea. And now I'm trying to climb out of it back to my sparkly friggin', you know, normal vibration. But I can't unsee the shit I saw, and I can't unhear the things I heard. It's, you know, what am I going to do with the info anyway? If I'm going to have an effect on the world, I'm going to have an effect on the world in my way, from a spiritual leader standpoint. All right? So I want you to really detach from all of that shit for a while. You need a detox from the news, from the war, the Epstein files, the threats, these cities are going to be targeted, whatever. Fueling that, watching that shit, or being afraid of it, allowing it to affect you in a negative way, or like cause some kind of fear response in you, is actually making it more likely that is going to happen, right? What do I tell you all the time? Worrying is a negative prayer. That's what it is. You end up drawing in the thing that you're worried about happening, thing you don't want to happen. So please, please don't do that, okay? It's our responsibility as light workers, as starseeds, as the awakened souls, the older souls, the, you know, old souls, ancient souls, right? It's our job to keep the vibration high during times like these, to bring everybody together, to foster a sense of community and unity and hope, and point out the fact that all of this is happening for a reason, and it's a fucking good one. And the outcome of this is going to be amazing. The old has to die for the new to come in. And it's time for new, right? It's just time. So focus on what you're drawing in. Focus on what you're creating. Focus on what you can give back to the collective. What's your place here? All right? So think of all the words that describe you. Think of all the ones that you want to describe the new you. Write down, burn, whatever. Release the old ones tonight or in the early morning, depending on where you live, when this eclipse is going on. All right, so if you want to see it in totality, East Coast, 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. If you're on the West Coast, it'll start about 3 a.m. All right. I hope that this resonated for you guys. Thank you all so much for being here with me. As you want to test me? Why don't you test me? It's always at the end, man. Yeah. Anyway. Whatever time you're going to do your thing, right, your ritual with the eclipse, or if you're going to go out and check it out or not, you know, I hope you do. But remember, every full moon and every new moon, I always ask that all the love and kindness and compassion and support that y'all showed me be returned to you in the way that is most beneficial for you. So I will make that a part of my ritual. And if you're up at the crack dawn, when I go out to the beach to watch this blood moon eclipse happen, I will see you guys then. All right? So much love and light, you guys. Enjoy the night. I hope you get to see it. Thanks for being here. You are the best. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Bye. Love you guys.